There's a quote from Pat Flynn that he says, when you consume TikTok, it consumes you. What does he mean by that? In this episode, I'm going to explain everything around why I use TikTok, what it can be useful for, what you want to totally avoid, and it's not the correct demographic for my audience. Hello and thanks for joining me. In this episode, I'm going to be speaking about TikTok. When I promoted based on TikTok's recommended promotion audience demographic, I got more followers. Is TikTok a great place to be? If you're going to create content on there and share it, yeah, do it. But if you're going to sit there and watch it for hours, it's basically a dark hole. You're like, wait a minute, what just happened there? There's too many people on there that are a younger age group, and that's what makes up the majority of TikTok. So when you've got 1,000 or 100 million zillion views, 80% of those are people that just are there just to swipe. I've been doing a little bit of investigating on my own TikTok. I've started a new TikTok channel. In this episode, I'm going to explain why TikTok is not the best place to be. And I can say that because I've created a profile on TikTok and I've spent a bit of money on advertising. You'll be surprised to know. I'll explain today why I spent money on TikTok, why it's not the best place to be. As a creator, yeah, but don't be a consumer. If you start sitting on TikTok, it's going to be a brain suck. It just takes your time. You're going to lose a couple of hours. You won't know what's going on. It just lures you in. The algorithms are tuned in so much to what you like. It'll just keep giving you those types of videos to keep you just stuck on the screen. Pat Flynn did a great episode, the Smart Passive Income Online Business and Blogging Podcast. So I've been listening to podcasts from Pat Flynn for a while. He used to live stream every day on YouTube for a little while during the pandemic stage. And I listened to an episode recently and I was like, I listened to it twice. My TikTok challenge results. Before this, he's been testing TikTok. He's done 30-day challenge on TikTok to see how well does TikTok perform and is it worth being a creator there. I have already done an episode on my podcast, zulftalks.com, where I explained how I took out adverts on TikTok, how I spent money on TikTok to build up a profile, the reason why I built it up, but I'm going to give you an overview of it today. Season 12, episode 16, and season 12, episode 1 is just about to be released. So you've got 16 weeks before you hear that podcast that I already recorded. So I thought that's quite a long time. Let me do a quick bonus episode. This will go on my podcast as well as my YouTube channel, Zulf Talks, to give you an idea of why we saying this. I do agree with Pat Flynn's quote. He did a little bit of digging. I'll link you in the description to the episode so you can actually go and listen to the episode and letting him know that he did do something interesting. He explained that it's more of an information thing. So as you know, with my Working for Yourself podcast, I also do a similar thing where I'm basically going through my journey and sharing the steps of the process of becoming self-employed, working for yourself, being a director, making your company. If that's the correct thing for you to do, you can see how I do it, why I chose to go down this route. And part of this journey is going to be, you have to wear multiple hats in this game. So you're going to have to be doing marketing, you're going to have to have staff, you're going to look at different ways of getting people to help you in your business, to expand what you want to do, your goals, your achievements. With my goals for TikTok, the main reason I went onto TikTok was one simple goal. We did achieve that goal, and that goal was live streaming on TikTok. And you need 1,000 followers to live stream on TikTok. I created multiple videos over on TikTok, which basically got me to my goal. I promoted some videos via TikTok, paying for that promotion, close to about $200, $150 possibly. I'll give you a full breakdown because I spent some on Reddit ads, I spent some on TikTok promote, I spent some on YouTube ads, and now I'm doing LinkedIn ads at the moment as well to see how that performs. So all of that's going to be revealed in my episodes as I break them down. I've got like another notepad where I've wrote them all down on December, I think it was. Let me have a look at my earliest video because that'll give me a good idea, and it'll give you a good idea of how many videos I've got. So if you look at that, I'm scrolling multiple videos. And these are all short form content. Wait, it started about here? No. About here. Let's see how long ago that was. So December, 9th of December 2022 is when that video was uploaded. So that's when I started taking TikTok a little bit more seriously for myself. The audience on TikTok is a younger age group, so you need to consider that. I did a number of promoting on my TikTok channel where I discovered when I promoted based on TikTok's recommended promotion audience demographic, I got more followers. But then when I looked at the followers, the age group was just kids, basically. So I was like, well, theoretically, okay, that's fine, but that's not my target audience. So when I honed in on my target audience, it dramatically decreased the amount of response I got on the adverts. It cost me more money to get basically people that were interested in what I wanted to talk about. So in that example, consider your market, consider what you're offering and if it ties into that audience, because it may not, and you might just put money down the drain. So the main reason we did it was I wanted to live stream on TikTok, like I explained earlier. And the reason we did that was I used to live stream on Reddit live a lot, and I found having an audience to talk with in my episodes, it made it more exciting, more interesting. I enjoyed it more. So the goal wasn't to make more money, it was to enjoy what I was doing. And I found having a TikTok account where I can live stream allowed people to watch as I make episodes, because in my episodes I basically talk about things and I also have a TikTok live running in the background, so then I can keep an eye on chat. People can integrate with talking to me and asking me questions about things, and that sparks me to like talk a bit more about that item, which otherwise you can't foresee until you've released the video and then people have to comment. So in that example, I achieved my goal. I am still using TikTok for live streaming. I am still uploading videos on there. You'll see things like these videos where I'm doing pen reviews, 900 views, 500 views, 970 views. People comment. There's a few here where we've got a co-host where we talk about basically a podcast. hypingtech.com is another podcast that I run, and we talk about technology on that. And it's more of like a free-flowing podcast, and I find TikTok gives us that extra boost while we're doing that episode. So is TikTok a great place to be? If you're going to create content on there and share it, yeah, do it. But if you're going to sit there and watch it for hours, it's basically a dark hole. You won't get any more than what you started off with. You'll have 2 hours worth of TikTok. You'll come off it, you'll come back to reality. You're like, wait a minute, what just happened there? You haven't learned anything realistically, because the amount of videos you've watched is just overloaded your brain, and you've not been able to retain probably 90% of those, probably 2 or 3 videos you remembered. So then it defeats the object of it. However, if you want to zone out, if that's what you want to do, then there you go. But if you've got goals of you're expensive, your time is expensive, my time is expensive, I don't be sitting on TikTok for 10 minutes and then realizing it's been an hour and I've been looking at videos about lenses, cameras, talking podcasts, things I talk about, because it just sucks you in and again tailors you down to a demographic, and it's going to give you exactly those. Not to mention all the TikTok terms and services and things, how they use your account to basically check your devices. So if you look at the terms and conditions, there's a video about it on YouTube. I might link that in the description so you can see that if you have TikTok on your mobile phone device, it can also use other devices in your household to find out your location, to find out what you like to view, to hone in your target audience. And considering it's a company based in China with all the recent copyright and the infringements of privacy, and that's a whole new topic. But I have not installed TikTok on my phones. I have taken it off my phones. I have a separate phone which I connect to TikTok to use. When I'm not using it, I disconnect it from Wi-Fi and turn on airplane mode. I'm not I'm not a tin hat person, but it just seems like it's very intrusive on your it's very intrusive. So that's something to keep in mind. There's an argument there, but okay, interesting. So a recent podcast episode that I've listened to, Smart Passive Income, and Pat Flynn talked about his results from his TikTok challenge. Very interesting listen, short episode. I listened to it twice because I found something he said very exciting. He talked about something which you should consider. When you consume TikTok, it consumes you. Pat Flynn, mate, you nailed it on the head. Nailed it on the head? Head on the nail. Nailed it on the head. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Hit the nail on the head. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, well done, Pat. You're definitely right on that. Anybody listening to this, TikTok consumes your life.